Welcome to Motosumo On
Alright,
Demand. This
everybody.
pre-recorded
Thank
class
you
is
so much
optimized
for
for
showing up,
mobile
showing up on
viewing.
time. My name is
Try
Dallas.
our live
For those of
classes
you
to
that
get
have
the
never
full
had the pleasure of
experience
doing
with
any of these
personal
workouts,
instructor
rise
feedback in
before.
real time,
Please make sure that
support
all
from
things on
fellow
your rides are
riders,
tight and good to
games,
go, so
and
your seats, your
emojis.
handlebars, your shoes,
Live
towel,
classes
water,
have been proven to
all those
double
kind of
your
things you want
chances
to
of sticking to your
double check to make sure
routine.
you have,
Download
because
the
we will be
Motosumo
getting
app
started
and
in
start a
about
free
30
trial.
seconds. For those of you who are doing this for the first time, welcome. Those of you who are doing who have never done a live ride, we are encouraging you, or maybe you've done one before, but it hasn't been a while. We're encouraging you to jump in to another live ride sometime, I guess in the upcoming week, or maybe this week if it's really early in your week. But find one class that you can do every single week live so that you can make sure that you're taking advantage of all that we have to offer here at Motosumo. This is Stronger Together, 45 minutes. My approach to it is a maximum of 99 RPMs for a majority of the ride, a majority of the workout. And then everything else you just have to find out as we go along. All right, with that being said, our first song is going to come on in approximately 5 seconds. So prepare yourselves, prepare your minds to get started. Resistance 1, let's go. As always, 3 things that you need to know and keep in mind for all Motosumo rides. You have 2 positions, 4 resistance levels, and also 4 RPM zones. Your 4 RPM zones, in order from fastest to slowest, are red, yellow, green, and blue. 4 resistance levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now we're at 1, that means it's very light. We're imagining ourselves outside with no headwind, no tailwind, no one bothering us. It's just us by ourselves. Maybe even, perhaps not even necessarily running, just jogging, or maybe not even jogging, but almost like, you ever seen race walking? I don't know if you've ever seen race walking, but something like that. And then you also have 2 positions, seated and climbing, or positions 1 and 2. Make the most out of every single, I don't want to say mode of working out, but every piece, every resistance, every RPM that we offer you in each and every class. Take advantage of them, learn what they mean, create images and illustrations for yourself. If you are not already somewhere between 80 and 95, I want you to start to get there now. Now, there are 2 things that I want to drive home considering my approach to the Stronger Together ride. This is the first thing that I want you to keep in mind. I will not ask you to go past 99 very often. So that also means that we won't be doing the red RPM zone very often. When you find the opportunities, this is the second thing. When you find the opportunities to go past 99, take advantage of them, all right? Drop your resistance light and see, right? Taste and see what doing all that resistance can contribute to when you do decide to sprint. Here we go. 1 burst of speed within this first 20 minutes where we're going past 99. 3, 2, 1 time and 1 time only. Let's go. Again, the only time in the first 20 minutes that we will be exceeding 99. Everybody get ready to go to resistance 2. Instead of you and you with no headwind or no tailwind or no one bothering you, I want you to imagine all the elements start to come into play. Everything besides the tailwind. So headwind, right? There are other people. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 2. So imagine that you are on somewhat of a race, whether it's a bike race or an actual running race or even a race walk, right? Where there's jockeying for position. So you have to be a little bit more under control. It's going to take a little bit more focus and a little bit more effort to accomplish whatever you were accomplishing before. So 80 to 95 is still our preferred RPM range. If you go a little bit lower, that's okay. A little bit faster is also okay as long as it's not past 99. Resistance interval. How close can you stay to your current RPM at resistance 3, where we start to imagine ourselves going uphill, going upstairs. 3, 2, let's go. How close can you stay to 90, whatever you were at, or 80, whatever you were at? And listen, if you fall from 93 to maybe 88, that's okay. You're still within that range. Even if you fall down to 81 or 80, still within that range. You have 8, 6, 4, 2. All right, good job. Resistance 2. Now this next time we increase to resistance 3, we are going to then keep it at resistance 3, but slow down after the 30-second challenge of being at the same RPM at the next resistance level. That statement was about as clear as I could have made it, so hopefully you got it. I can't even repeat it that well. Here we go, round number 2. Resistance 3, 80 to 95 stays. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Heart rate should start to spike a little bit. Shoulders might even start to creep up towards your ears. But remember, you want to relax them down. And you want to open up your chest and you want to allow oxygen to get in. You have 8, 6, 4, 2, slow it down. Here is the end of our warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. Hands toward the end of your handlebars, butt out of your seat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 4 is going to be our most challenging resistance at any given moment. Resistance 4 is here. In 3, 2, 30 seconds. Let's go. What's up, keeper? Resistance 4 for 30 seconds here at the very end, where it's grindy, right? The rains are hitting us, the winds are blowing, and we're going uphill, and there's mud. Final 8, 6, 4, 2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job, my friends. That is the end of our warm-up. Remember that this is stronger together. So we're going to be working resistance a whole lot today. I have some fun drills, some fun sequences that I want to bring to you. But before we get into them, I want to make sure that we're ready to go. So we're going to stay with the theme that we've been working with all month so far, which is working on our ability to produce speed out of our seats. Sometimes that means we just maintain a speed. Sometimes, though, that means that we will change our speed in position 2. And that's what we're going to work a little bit here. Get ready for position 2. Same resistance, same RPM. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna go a touch up on my resistance. I felt like I was at like a 6 out of 10 there. I still feel like it's like a 6.5. I wanna go to like a 7, almost even a 7.5. All right, here we go, 15 seconds, power pushing. Give it a shot, go. It's a really, really, really short burst. You have less than 10, less than 8, slowing down in 4, 3, 2. Good, bring it back. Oh man. Here's another thing, here's another tip. You can always take a seat. No matter how much you see me out of my seat, you can always be seated. Round number 2, same amount of time. It's going to take mental strength and our hearts to get through the rest of this. 15 seconds. Power pushing. Can we hit 70 or better? 3, 2, go. You have 8, 6, slowing down again. 3, 2, let it go. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round. This last round though is going to be done in our seat instead of out of our seat. So step number 1, drop your butt. Let's go. Here it is, final 15 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 15 seconds. Now that you're seated, can you do any more than what you were doing before? These are your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. Drop your resistance just a touch if you need to recover, but we are returning to that same place. Whatever resistance, so for example, I just dropped my resistance like 2.5 turns. So in about 40 seconds or so, I'm going to be sure to increase it, that 2 or 2.5 turns yet again. So I can start at that base. It felt perfect there. When you find that perfect spot in any given class, take note of it. All right, here's the deal. Here's the drill. We are returning to our previous resistance right now. Let's go. One time and one time only. Out of our seat, hands to the ends of the handlebars. Butt up. In 4, 3, dose. Let's go. I love a good 90-second challenge, and that's what we have coming up here. For 90 seconds, all we want to do is work pure strength, nothing but resistance. With that being said, take a look at the top of your screen. You'll see a 2-minute timer. The moment we see 1:30, right? 1.5 minutes, that's when we boost our resistance. And I want you to stay out of your seat for as long as you can. Not as long as I can, but as long as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, let's go. Maybe it's resistance 4, maybe it's resistance 3.5. Listen to this. Maybe your 1.5 minute resistance 4 feels different than your half a minute resistance 4. That's possible as well. Halfway. Almost there. Time is running out. The time is counting down. If you have been holding back, what more can you give? Can you give another turn to the right? These are your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. 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 Drop your resistance down yet again to wherever you had it before. I boosted mine a lot. So I'm ready to bring it back down with my shoulders relaxed and my breath easy. I have a second 1.5 minute challenge for you. Here's the best part though. This 1.5 minute challenge is going to be seated as opposed to us being out of our seats. So again, did I say 2 minutes? I hope I said 90 seconds. That's what I wanted to say. All right, here it is. For the first half of the challenge, I want us to, again, increase resistance only, but not near as much as you increase before, right? Not near as much as you increased before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This one's a 2-part push. For the second half of the challenge, for the second half of the 90-second interval, we will increase our speed, maxing out at 85. So once you feel 85, you're done increasing. You just want to maintain and sustain whatever RPM it is that you attained. Get ready. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're maxing out at 85. Hopefully you've been working with me in the blue RPM zone. Our legs shouldn't really want to do much more than the blue RPM zone when we're just seated or even out of our seat and preparing. Almost there. These are your final 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. Pull it back. That's 2 90-second challenges. It's only appropriate if we do one more 90-second challenge. And this one's going to be a little bit different than the first 2. Why? Because we're going to increase our speed first and adjust our resistance second. So regardless of whether you go to position 2 or not, we all want to do the same thing as far as the order in which we make our changes. With that being said, there's another 2-minute timer starting very, very, very soon. And when that 2 minutes starts, right, you'll have 30 seconds to prepare your minds for what you're going to do. The only non-negotiable is we must increase our personal RPM first. That's the only non-negotiable. Here we go. You're not doing anything yet, you're just deciding. Take 30 seconds. Make sure your resistance is more or less where it was before. We're maxing ourselves out at 85. Here we go. 5, 3, 1. Maxing ourselves out at 85. Let's go. Now remember, if you want to get out of your seat for any portion of this, go for it. This 85 should feel so, look at me. I went to 87 for like half a second. I was at 87, but I'm back down now. And I'm under control. And I'm feeling good while I'm doing it. But here's the question. Am I able to maintain 85 at a higher resistance for 45 more seconds? We'll find out. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 more seconds, my friends. Oh man. Just under 30 more. Seven, 5, 3, 1. Drop your resistance as low as you need to. Give yourself a moment, right? Give yourself a moment. Take your time. Catch your breath. All the way down to resistance 1. Now, we just did 3 1.5 minute challenges. It is only appropriate that we keep going with that kind of idea. But instead of 3 1.5 minute challenges, I want to do 2 3 minute challenges. With that being said, I am prepared to start a 5 minute, almost at 50 second, a 5 minute timer for us all. When that 5 minute timer starts, it does not begin our 3 minute challenge, right? But we will be preparing for it. Here it is. Keep your leg speed moving wherever you feel comfortable. I'm looking for just a little 45-second freedom push. Let's go. "45-second freedom push." Now, Dallas, what does that mean? What does freedom push mean? It means you should feel free. On a freedom scale of 1 to 10, you should be an 11, at least a 10.01. At least a 10.001. I want to offer you 60 seconds to prepare your minds. Notice that I'm not in a rush. 3, 2, 1. Good job, and relax. Now just allow your legs to float. You should feel like you're almost prancing or gliding, perhaps roller or ice skating. I don't know if any of you have ever done that before, but it feels nice smooth to just go. Once you get the hang of it, that is. All right. Your first 3-minute challenge is beginning in approximately 20 seconds. We will be starting in our seat. Okay, so adjust your resistance to at least a 3 in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. To at least a 3. 2.5 if you're not feeling, if you're not sure what's about to happen. Now the idea of this is 3.5 minutes of work. Even if we happen to work a little bit harder within the 3 minutes, right? Maybe for like, so put it like this. Maybe we get to like the 145 mark, for example, and we push, but then when we come back, we're still working. It's not like we're resting, right? Still a 7 out of 10 minimum effort. Hold on to this. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been a little while since we've gotten out of our seat. With that being said, prepare your hearts and your minds to do so. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2 minutes remaining. This 7 out of 10 effort is turning into a 9 out of 10 effort in approximately 15 seconds. It is short, but we have to be sharp. Short, but we have to be sharp. In 8, 6, 4, 2, let's go. This is gonna be one of the shortest pushes that I ask you to do ever. You have 5, 3, 1, let it go. Yeah, it was 15 seconds. It's still one of the shortest, right? We start this final one with additional resistance. 3, 2, let's go. Here we go, everybody, seated or standing, in position 2 or 1. 30 seconds, power pushing with the additional challenge of extra resistance. Go. Think about your abs. Think about your hips. Think about your breath. Think about your heart. Think about it all. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh man, we have another recovery period coming up shortly. But first, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done, done, done. Woo! Recovery period is here. You have another 5-minute timer that is just started. And I want to use that entire, I'll say almost the entire 2 minutes to prepare. Almost the entire 2 minutes to prepare. I don't want to wait right until 3 minutes to get working again though. All right, so we'll wait until like 20 seconds before, and then we'll start to adjust some things again. Now this here is really, really, really slow. We're thinking 50s, barely 60. 50s, barely 60. Wait a second. I don't know how long you've been here, Pardo, but hey, welcome. All right, here we go. Our second of 2 3-minute challenges. This one is starting out of our seat as opposed to in our seat. So start to adjust your resistance now. Remember, we're looking for that 7 out of 10 overall effort. thinking about carrying groceries upstairs, thinking about swimming upstream, maybe away from torpedoes or something like that, I don't know. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out of your seat. I need a little extra resistance. Resistance. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Whoa, man. I am so glad that this is the last 3-minute challenge, because this is getting tough. This is almost beginning to feel impossible. Almost. Butt down, hold on to it. 1.5 minute down, 1.5 minute to go. Now listen, and listen closely. For the final 30 seconds, we are stripping our resistance and exploding past 100 on our personal RPM. Notice my legs slowing down more and more. All right, dropping more and more. Final 30 seconds is coming quickly, everybody. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, we're stripping the resistance all the way to 1 in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sprint, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Almost there. You are officially at your active recovery in 15 seconds. All the way, all the way, all the way home. You have 8, 6, 4, 2, done, done, done. Excellent job all the way up to this point. I hope that you enjoyed that brief burst to 99. We've been working resistance for some time now. We took maybe 2 breaks, but I think we're back. If you take a look behind me, you'll find a purple color now instead of blue. Those of you that don't know, the purple color always represents power, authority, royalty, king, queenship. All right, lets us know that we are in charge of our workout. I can recommend whatever I want to recommend to you. I can ask you to do, I can suggest as many things as I want to, but it's up to each and every one of us to individually get something out of this workout, something out of this ride, all right, by putting our own pedal to the metal, by putting our own foot down, right, all 10 toes down into the ground. But for now, just catch your breath, and we'll get to the rest of it very shortly. can't wait to continue this show that I've been watching on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it right now. But, man, it's been a good show. I mean, last time my girlfriend was like, is that on top 10? I was like, you know, I don't know. I don't think it is, though. But I don't really know. All right, so listen up. Like I said, this is Stronger Together. But I'm also a person that believes in rest and recovery and other things of that nature. I don't think that just going, 130,000 miles an hour. I don't even mean speed, because we're about to do speed. But whatever it is that you're doing, I believe that sometimes you need to have a little bit of self-control. I think it's good practice. Self-control is a good practice. But let's take it past 99. 3, 2, 1. Light resistance and wake your legs back up. "15 seconds left." You have 8, 6, 4, 2. All right, good job. Bring it all the way right back down to wherever you were before. Listen, I have one more challenge for you. This is it. I have no more for you after this. One single 4.5-minute challenge. We want to start this challenge light and fast. We want to finish this challenge heavy and slow. Step number 1, speed up. 3, 2, 4.5-minute challenge. Let's start. Notice we did 3 90-second challenges. We did 2 180-second challenges. We are wrapping things up with one single, I believe, 270-second challenge. Yes, you should be passing 99 right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We just reached the halfway point on this first 90 seconds. But keep going, keep going, keep going. I need you to increase your resistance to the point that you cannot pass 99. In 5, 3, 1, let's go. This is the idea, to stay as close to 99 as you can with the best resistance that you can right at 99. No, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. I know I can do more. I know that I can challenge my mind and my heart a little bit more, and there it is. Remember, without passing 99, I was at 100 for like 2 seconds there, and I'm bringing it back down. 45 seconds remaining. I know you didn't expect this, but this is us getting stronger together. If you happen to fall down into the 80s, there's no problem with that. Won't be upset, won't be sad. You're the best that you can. Oh man. This is it. Resistance up in 3, 2, 1. Turn up the resistance. Get ready for position 2. Let's go. Oh yes, we've actually now earned the blue RPM zone after that tough first 3 minutes. You should recall what we've been working on all month. Power pushing. To wrap up this ride, I have one single opportunity for you to power push. It's going to be 30 seconds all the way home. All right, 30 seconds all the way home. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is it. We're going for that feeling of breathlessness. The feeling of I cannot do any more after this right here. Less than 15. These are your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, done, and done. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. Feel free to drop your resistance down. Once you've dropped your resistance down, legs are moving, and let's do this. Let's give someone else, maybe someone that's going to do this in the future, someone that's already done this in the past, a big round of applause for working as hard as they did today. Thank you all again so much for your hard work, your effort, your energy, your enthusiasm. Continue to move your legs if you feel like you can. And then when you're ready, just start to rotate shoulders backwards, forward, up, down. Maybe even shift right and left, one right, one left. And then when you're ready, inhale up, exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. One final time. Inhale up, exhale, hands to the front edge of your handlebars. Drop the back of your feet down, stretching out your calves. And then when you're ready, you can switch sides. Hips forward, arching your back, with your heels still dropped.
But no money, but there ain't nobody stopping us. We got bills, but no dollars.
Opposite foot forward.
We don't really give up, no, we don't really give up. Living for the ray of light. Life can be beautiful, life can be beautiful.
And then when you're ready, take a seat. So for the final time, I want to thank you all for your hard work, your effort, and your energy, and your enthusiasm today. I hope that you got something out of the workout. Fridays, this is it. We do stronger together for 45 minutes. Then 15 minutes later, I come back for a shorter, 30-minute fast and fun ride. But I think it's a nice double, right? You load up your legs a lot, and then you're able to use some of that you just did strength-wise, right? And use that to produce some speed. Didn't think that song was gonna do all that, but it did. But listen, that's all the time that we have today. Thank you all again so much. Have a fantastic remainder of your day, week, month, and I will see you when I see you.